Hey guys, we are outside in a little bit different atmosphere than you guys are used to seeing. You may see my dog running around in the background here because I just let her outside and she's an old hound. I'll see if I can get her to come over here and say hey to you guys. Emma! Come here, Emma! She's actually probably outside eating the trash, if I had to guess, because that's just her jam. Emma, Mama. She'll be around here, I promise. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I'm not going to keep you guys very long. I wanted to introduce something that I want to start teaching you guys. It's something that I've been doing a lot here lately. Not routinely, so I thought that if I would teach it to you guys that it would help me be routine. So I'm going to call this live, and every Sunday we're going to call this live the Sunday Soul. Okay, we're going to do a little soul searching on Sunday, and we're going to talk about self-care and self-love and all those things. You guys know that I'm an advocate for self-love. I have a Facebook group on Facebook called the Self-Love Story. If you're not in that group, it's a good group to be in. There she is, Emma dog. Come here, Emma. Well, she'll probably walk through and like knock the camera over. No, she just walked by. Story of my life. People just walking on by. Anyway, I have been contemplating on a way to come to you guys more routinely and talking to you guys about self-care and self-love. And, you know, too often I think we just use the words self-love and we use self-care, but we really just don't know what it means. Like, what does it mean? What do you do? How do you do it? You know, how do I fit it in my life? And a lot of times I think people think that self-love means that you have to have time to go get a facial, or you have to have time to, take that extra hour or two to, take that long bubble bath with a glass of wine and have some fancy bath bombs and things like that. But really and honestly and truly, self-love, or not necessarily self-love, we're going to focus strictly on self-care. Self-care is really the act of doing little things to keep your mind happy and keep your mind at ease and keep yourself stress-free, keep yourself healthy and things like that. So I came across this book. It's called Self-Care for Moms. However, I found that a lot of the things that I read in this book and a lot of the activities that you can do in this book are for anyone that needs to really focus on self-care and really figure out a way to like love on yourself a little bit more. So anyway, it's called Self-Care for Moms. And what I thought that I would do is share this book with you guys. Okay. In this book, there's 150 plus real ways to care for yourself while caring for everyone else. In this book, it also teaches you how to be able to fit it in and how to be able to coordinate self-care for yourself where it's beneficial, per se. So I just want to kind of go through what I'm going to be offering and doing publicly with you guys and my self-care routine. So basically, in a nutshell, without like reading the book to you or having you go out and buy the book, and of course, if you know anybody that could really use these exercises or can use somebody just to have a discussion with every once in a while about self-care, just share or tag them in the comments and bring them on in. So the first part of this book is about making self-care a daily reality. And the way that this book does that is just, it breaks down activities that are considered self-care that you can do in minimal amounts of time up to maximum amounts of time. Okay. And then it said, let's get honest about self-care. That part of the book really breaks down the fact that self-care is not necessarily a hair appointment or a spa treatment or a massage or all these expensive, long drawn out things that you think self-care is. However, some of those things are self-care acts, but there's more things that you can do literally on a daily basis, that is self-care. And then the third part of the book is planning. planning self-care. And that's what I think that Sunday Soul is going to be more about. I'm going to be coming to you every Sunday. I'm going to try to do the video maybe outside or maybe at the lake or somewhere peaceful, somewhere, because that encourages me to just go outside. Like, I'm getting a breath of fresh air right now. Maybe some days I can, it'll be sunny. Maybe I can, you know, put on a tank top on sunny days and get some vitamin D, things like that. So maybe you can incorporate that too, and look for Soul Sunday to encourage you to go, maybe go on a walk and, you know, find a stump to sit on and do your self-care, or a stream or a lake or a river or a creek or body of water, or just sit outside, you know, with your old dog. Look at her. Let's see. She's beautiful, isn't she? Okay, so in this book, it breaks up 5-minute activities, I think. Yeah. It breaks up 5-minute activities, 15-minute activities, 30-minute activities, hour-long activities, 2 to 4 hour-long activities, and of course activities that take a day or more to complete. Okay, so what my objective is to just kind of go through this book and introduce some things. I will be most likely covering a 3 to 5 minute activity every Sunday, because I think those will be good ways to just incorporate those into your daily life. Okay, so the little 5-minute activities, for sure every Sunday, but maybe every other Sunday we'll add in a 5-minute activity and then a 1-day activity, or a 5-minute activity and a 15-minute activity. That way we can kind of start planning for some of those longer, more extensive self-care activities, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead and start. So like I said before, on Sundays, it's going to be called Sunday Soul, the Sunday Soul. And in my VIP group, after I introduce the Sunday Soul of the week, or the self-care activity that we can start incorporating into our daily lives, I would love to invite everyone into the VIP group. It is to get free access to the VIP group. Just put Sunday Soul in the comments, okay? And if you put Sunday Soul in the comments, I will know that you want an invite to the VIP group, and there I feel like we can take the week and kind of discuss the self-care tip, how to do it, how it made you feel, how you incorporated it into your weekly lives. There's Kitty. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi, Kitty. Nature is great. And then puppy dog goes over to say hi to Kitty. Let's see. They love on each other for a little bit. And that's about it, right? Emma. Yep, that's about it. That's about all we get. But we'll keep this up. Okay, so today's Sunday Soul. Today's Sunday Soul, we're going to focus on a 5-minute activity. And this will be an activity that you can incorporate, maybe 2 or 3 times into the week, this week. And once you incorporate this Sunday Soul activity into your life this week, I invite you to come into the Self-Love Story VIP group, to where we can discuss it and talk about it, and really, talk about it in detail, and how it helped us in our lives and how we were able to fit it in. Come here, Kitty. Come here, Kitty. Come here and show the people, Kitty. Oh, hi. Is this Kitty? Is that Kitty? Hi, Kitty. Say hello. This is my little scary kitty. He's so scary and timid and everything. All right, so let's introduce our very first activity. And this is one that I have already done. And this is one that will be really fun, I think, for everyone, because it's fun, it's interesting, and I think that you'll utilize it a lot, because I already have. All right, so the very first self-care activity It's a 5-minute activity. Remember, every other week we'll do a 5-minute and a longer activity, but the very first self-care activity is only going to be a 5-minute activity. And again, once you have done this, get over in the VIP group and let's talk about it this week. Let's talk about how it made you feel, how it helped you, how it didn't help you, how you incorporated it, and things like that. So if you're not in that exclusive private group, just put Sunday Soul in the comments and I'll send you an invite to the group, because it's a pretty cool group to be in. All right, so the very first thing, and I'm going to read it straight from the book so that it benefits us all. The very first self-care 5-minute activity that anybody can do to add value to your life is to choose a theme song. Okay, I have 2 actually, maybe even 3. But one of my theme song is She's a Bad Mama Jamma. Like, everything about that song like gives me the jams every time I hear it, every time it comes on. It just makes me feel so good. If you don't know what it is, I will put it in the VIP group. I'll put a link to like the YouTube. And then the other one is a little bit more of a recent song, and it's kind of cliche, but it's Beyonce, Get Me Body. Get me body, get me body. That song, you know. Those are going to be my 2 theme songs. So, well, I'll just read it to you because it'll tell you why. All right, so choose a theme song. This activity is not about putting on Let It Go or whatever song your kids love for the millionth time. No, this is about finding a song you love. What's the song that if you played it on repeat would make you just as happy the 15th play as it did the first play? What's the song that picks you up, makes you want to move, and helps you feel good? If you were in a movie, strutting down the street, feeling confident and happy, what would be playing in the background? Totally Get Me Bodied, for sure. That's your song. Music can change your emotions, create a positive mood, and help improve your thoughts, right? So once you know what your song is, play it anytime you need some emotional self-care or pick-me-up. In addition to those moments, add your song into your daily routine. This is important. Like, make it your alarm that you wake up to. Make it your ringtone. Make it your timer for your day to go and your time to go and, I don't know, take your medicine. Maybe it'll be your theme song for that. For example, turn it on first thing in the morning or listen on your phone while you're in line for coffee, a prescription, ordering lunch, something like that. You can also have a quick dance party during the day, either on your own or with your kids. You may need a clean version of the song for this part. Luckily for me, my theme song is, both of them are clean. Dancing to your favorite song on your own can be a great way to release negativity and frustration. So imagine what would happen if you invited your kids to join in. Your tweens and teens may groan at you, but keep inviting them to join in the fun. Add in a few daily dance parties, and you'll be getting some physical self-care too. This book also talks about different types of self-care, like physical self-care, emotional self-care, mental self-care, and all those different types of things, in which we'll talk about that on a different Sunday. But for today, today's Sunday Soul is for you to go out and choose a theme song. Now, really think about this song. Don't just pick the song that you last heard or something like that. Really think about songs that really, really give you the jams, okay? Make that your theme song. Write it down in your journal today. Set it on your phone. Play it once a day at least once a day. Make it your ringtone, or make it be the song that you play while you make coffee in the morning or while you brush your teeth every day or something like that. And enjoy it, okay? So that is my self-care tip for the day, is pick your theme song. It's a 5-minute activity. It's a quick activity. Anything you can do. All songs are less than 5 minutes. If you do not have time for 5 minutes, then you really, really, really need to reevaluate your life, okay? So I'd like to talk about it. I'd like to invite you in the VIP group. It's called the Self-Love Story. It's an exclusive group that I have for my people that like really, really need some attention about self-love. And it's a group that, you know, you can just, it's a group that is meant to help you rewrite your story, rewrite your own story, rewrite your own self-love story. So I encourage you. I'm going to put a post in there, and it's going to be titled, pick your theme song. And in that thread, we'll just talk about everybody's theme song, how it made you feel, how often did you listen to it, and then I think that it would benefit us. I would love to do that. So if you're interested in the group, just put Sunday Soul in the comments. It's a group open for everybody. It's more geared towards women, but if there's a man out there that really needs some self-love and some self-care, by all means, Soul Sunday can be for you too, or the self-love story can be for you too. So I invite you in the group. I'll put the link to the group in the comments as well, but you can also put Sunday Soul in the comments and I'll invite you. So pick your theme song, play it often, play it when you need it, own it, be proud of it, love it, and I hope that it gives you a little bit more of self-love for yourself, okay? So I will see you guys next Sunday in nature somewhere. Hopefully it's not raining or too cold or something like that, and we will have a new self-love activity every week, okay? All right, I love you guys. I hope you have a good Sunday, and I hope you have a great week.